looking very good, Joe.
You're looking pretty good yourself.
What do you know about the CPO?
Rumors say it killed Jim Daniels.
Yeah, one minute he was flying so fast I was admiring him. The next it was all used up. If I don't find out where this stuff's coming from, Joanne, he won't be the last.
Life is a vicious cycle, TC.
Thanks, Joanne. I owe you.
When you come to pay up, make sure you wear your tool belt.
See you later.
Hey, where'd you get that rig?
Hi. It's my sister-in-law's.
Did you tell Tim yet?
Tell him what?
That you're playing mommy and liking it.
What's wrong with that?
So you didn't tell him.
Tim's in D.C., Chris. He has nothing to do with this.
Except that you're in love with him.
You know when I became so anal? Right after my mother died. That's when I realized I had absolutely no control over anything that matters.
So you try to control everything else?
Except you can't. All you can really count on is what's right in front of you.
Cory, I don't know what that means.
That means by now I thought I'd have a husband and a child. Instead of you and a pint of Haagen-Dazs.
Some people would say you're lucky. Okay. What are you gonna do? You gonna try and get on schedule by keeping some baby you found at a crime scene? Oh, Cory, come on.
Look, I'll see you back at the house. I still have a couple miles left.
We?
Man, you didn't spare a penny on this. She must ride like the wind.
Only lately, I've been having a hard time keeping up with her. Sort of lost my edge. Figured you guys could help me get that back.
What are you talking about?
I moved up here a month ago from San Diego. Had this guy down there. He was mailing me certain supplements, really good for the blood kind of stuff. A couple weeks ago, he takes off to go race in Europe. Totally bones me, man. You know what I mean?
I can't help you. I mean, Donnie, the manager, maybe he can help you out.
Right on, thanks.
What can I do for you?
What would you say if I told you I was willing to trade my rich bank account for rich blood and a shelf like that in my living room?
I'd say I must have lost my ability to read between the lines because I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
And I'd say you're full of crap.
Okay. Why don't you tell me what the real problem is?
The problem is there are two things in life I'm deadly serious about. That's me and me racing my bike. Now, maybe the kid doesn't actually know about the liquid lightning business you're running out of here, but I'm talking to the boss now, right?
That's right.
Well, then I promise you right now, you give me what I need and you'll be begging me to wear your jersey.
Look, bud, I'm a firm believer in the customer comes first rule, but if you don't see what you're looking for, then I guess we don't carry it.
If you're saying I was misinformed by the local writers, well, then by all means, I apologize.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What do you want?
Did you see that?
Yeah, them and a million others out here just like them.
Hey, man. What dude would live anywhere else?
I'm guessing you're not from here.
Massachusetts. Got tired of trying to train in the snow. Besides, the parents weren't exactly supportive of my cycling habit. Couldn't see a real future in it, you know?
So I say again, what do you want?
Dude, this isn't about what I want.
Despite Cory's little Marta mishap, looks like we may have located the guy who's brokering these baby sales. Marta's phone records show several calls to a Joseph Mediano, a corporate big shot out of Century City. He's got his hands on a lot of things. I can only picture you two as mothers.
Because somebody has to go in, internal instincts gushing, looking to make a buy.
I'll do it.
I don't think that's a good idea, Cory.
This parasite's making money off of other people's tragedies. I promise I won't compromise the investigation again, Lieutenant.
What if these people won't sell to single mothers?
It's not a problem, as long as they'll buy from one.
Miss Marshall, come in. Have a seat.
Thank you.
So,
This urgent problem you mentioned on the phone.
Isn't it obvious?
It's obvious as you're about to have a joyous event.
Mr. Mariano, I heard that I could trust you.
Then let me reassure you. Everything you say in here is completely confidential.
When I dreamed about having a baby, that dream also included a husband, a house with a yard. I don't know why I thought I was any better than any other woman that ended up like this, but what I am is a single grad student with a future full of debt and a tiny apartment.
Miss Marshall, you're clearly very upset, but I'm still not sure what it is you need from me.
This isn't about what I need. It's about what my child needs. And when I heard that you can get it. A home with 2 parents. They don't have to be rich or cultured. They just have to love it like the most important thing in their lives. The way that I wish I could.
Please don't misunderstand me. I sympathize with your dilemma, but if I'm correct, what you're suggesting is a criminal activity.
Mr. Mariano, any one of your pretentious knickknacks could support this child for months. But still, you can't see how desperate I am?
Miss Marshall, I've never seen anyone who wasn't desperate sitting across from my desk.
Fine. I'm sure I can find somebody that'll be happy to make a finder's fee off my child's life.
I know this is breaking your heart, so if I can find someone who can help you, I'll send them your way.
Looks like you dropped some weight. Obviously not all of it. So who is this guy? An attorney or a legal baby broker?
Neither. He's an opportunist.
You know, Helen and I had to try for a while before Jessie was conceived. Turned out it was just bad luck, but you start to think.
Could you have lived without having children?
I don't know. But Helen had this whole timetable planned out in her head. The first child, then the second. Of course, that was assuming till death do us part.
I've always imagined watching a kid grow up. You know, a part of yourself. It'd just be so amazing.
And try imagining your kid at home waiting for dinner while you're staring at some perp who's drawn down on you.
I better get home in case Mariano calls.
Cory, do you know how this is going to change the way you do your job when your oldest child has in the world? I'll tell you how. You're going to do it from behind a desk. No other way you're going to get custody. And that's not going to be a condition of the departments. It's going to be the state's.
I'm just trying to keep Marisol from becoming one of a million other kids at social services until...
Until what? Until she's adopted? If you're not going to be honest with me, at least be honest with yourself. I want you to take a personal day and think about what you're really doing here.